After a toxic relationship, it can feel strange to look at yourself in the mirror and realize you don't recognize who's there, as if your self-esteem was left behind in the past and your self-love had gone into hiding. Maybe you tried to move on quickly, maybe you even pretended everything was fine, but there is a different way to rebuild yourself, and it starts here. What I'm about to share with you are real and practical ways to regain your self-confidence. This isn't a self-help book talk. These are steps you can start applying today to truly feel the difference in your own skin. So go ahead and like this video, share it with a friend who needs this strength, and subscribe to the channel, because what you're about to hear could be the turning point you've been waiting for. A toxic relationship doesn't take away your peace all at once. It slowly wears down your self-esteem over time. Constant criticism, emotional manipulation disguised as concern, and gaslighting that makes you question your own memory all chip away at your self-confidence without you even realizing it. Studies in psychology show that this kind of dynamic directly affects mental health, leaving marks that don't heal on their own. An environment of emotional abuse shapes the way you see yourself and often makes you believe that you are the problem. But you're not, and you never were. That weight you carry is a reflection of the distortion created within the relationship. And recognizing this is an essential step toward emotional freedom. It reminds you that self-worth isn't born from pleasing someone else, but from putting yourself first. Many LGBTQIA+ women who have lived or are living in toxic relationships with other women carry guilt and fears that don't actually belong to them. It's not your fault if at some point you believed you deserved less than a healthy love. Surviving this kind of relationship is proof that inside you there is a self-love that was never destroyed, only silenced for a while. And it's in this awareness that emotional healing begins, along with a rediscovery of yourself in ways you might not even imagine right now. After leaving a toxic relationship, your self-esteem needs care and personal rebuilding. A good place to start is by reconnecting with the things that were yours before the relationship. It could be that hobby you loved, like painting, dancing, writing, or playing an instrument. It might mean revisiting places where you felt free, like a park, a coffee shop, or that beach where you spent hours alone, breathing and enjoying your own company. This isn't nostalgia, it's self-care and emotional recovery, one step at a time. Reconnecting with friendships, conversations, and moments you had put aside is also part of rediscovering yourself. Many times we distance ourselves from important people when we are stuck in relationships between women that drain our energy. Returning to those healthy connections is like turning a light back on inside you. In these reunions, your self-confidence begins to bloom because you remember who you are outside of the gaze of someone who tried to diminish you. Self-esteem is looking at yourself with self-love, even on the days when your resilience feels small. It's letting yourself laugh out loud, wearing the clothes you love, speaking the way you naturally speak, without censorship. This phase is like watering a plant that has gone too long without water, and little by little you'll see new leaves appear. And when that happens, the next step is turning that vision into unshakable self-love. Self-love isn't just waking up and thinking you look pretty in the mirror. It's treating yourself with respect even on the days when your self-confidence is at its lowest. It's having patience with your own process and not pressuring yourself for instant emotional recovery, because rebuilding takes time. It's giving yourself the right to make mistakes and to learn without punishing yourself the way someone else once did. This kind of care strengthens your mental health and becomes a shield against new cycles of emotional abuse. A practical way to strengthen self-esteem is to create small routines that affirm your value. For example, start by writing down 3 things you like about yourself every day, even simple things like, I make a delicious cup of coffee. Another step is practicing boundaries, learning to say no without justifying yourself or feeling guilty. Every no you say to what hurts you is a yes to your healthy love and your inner strength. Integrative practices like meditation help quiet the inner voice that repeats old criticisms. Conscious breathing brings you back to the present moment, and therapeutic writing helps organize emotions and bring clarity to your decisions. Take a few minutes each day to sit with yourself, take a deep breath, and write down what you're feeling without filters. This practice nurtures your resilience and opens space for the kind of self-care that will transform the way you see yourself. For many LGBTQIA+ women, growing up without examples of healthy relationships between women can make certain toxic dynamics feel normal. When your only reference for love is filled with jealousy, manipulation, or control, your self-esteem ends up shaping itself to survive, not to thrive. Creating new references for love is like reprogramming your perception, making room to believe that healthy love isn't a fairy tale, but something real and possible. Practical ways to find these references include paying attention to respectful relationships around you. It could be a couple of friends, family members, or even stories shared in lesbian or queer community spaces. It's inspiring to see LGBTQIA+ women building connections based on support, dialogue, and self-love. This strengthens your self-worth and reminds you that personal rebuilding also means choosing environments that nurture you. Healthy love feeds your inner strength and your resilience. It expands your world so there's room for both dreams and freedom. By seeking out these new references, you're not only learning what you deserve, you're also training your eyes and your heart to recognize what is truly safe. And this is essential to protecting the vision you're building for yourself. After leaving a toxic relationship, it's common to romanticize only the good moments and forget the full context of the emotional abuse. Your self-esteem becomes vulnerable, and without realizing it, you may start to justify the very things that once hurt you. Understanding this pattern is essential to strengthening your resilience and keeping your mental health protected. A powerful technique for maintaining clarity is to write down the words, behaviors, and feelings you experienced during the relationship. This helps you rebuild your self-confidence and prevents your memory from holding on to only the good moments. Talking to people you trust is also essential, as they can offer an outside perspective free from the manipulation you went through. This is a daily practice of personal rebuilding. Triggers that remind you of the relationship will show up. That's why creating self-care strategies is essential. This can include changing your routes, choosing new playlists, seeking therapy, or even developing a new hobby to redirect your energy. Every time you face a trigger and choose not to go back to what hurt you, you strengthen your emotional freedom and build even more inner strength. You don't have to rush to prove that you've moved on or push yourself to look fine on the outside. Self-esteem and self-love are not a race. They are a path you build one step at a time. Your emotional recovery isn't about pleasing anyone else. It's about giving yourself back the right to feel whole. See self-love as a continuous practice, something that's simply part of your life without needing a special reason. Schedule small moments to care for yourself, even if it's just enjoying a quiet cup of coffee, going for a walk, or writing something kind about yourself. The love you've been searching for begins the moment you choose to stand by your own side every single day. No matter what others have said about you or the scars you carry, your inner strength is proof that resilience is real. And when you choose yourself, the world starts to respond differently because you begin to attract what you truly deserve. Now is the time to turn this knowledge into action and allow your next chapter to be written with much more lightness. Every time you choose to treat yourself with kindness and make yourself a priority, you're rewriting the story you were once told about who you are. This is the kind of quiet change that transforms not only your self-esteem, but also the way the world responds to you. The self-love you're cultivating now is what will sustain your inner strength even when life tests your resilience. Don't wait until you feel ready to live a healthy love, because that readiness happens along the way, in the small acts of self-care and self-worth you decide to keep every single day. If this message spoke to you, share this video with another woman who needs to hear it, because sometimes the courage to rebuild starts when someone shows us it's possible. And make sure to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any content that will help you continue this journey of emotional freedom and rediscovering yourself.